The VIC, that's what it's locally called, it's the Visitor Interpretive Center. It's 3,000 acres of property, and it has every ecosystem in the Adirondacks except for the Alpine Zone, which is kind of cool. And 25 miles of trails that are dedicated to hiking, snowshoeing, and Nordic skiing. We have one mountain on property as well, Jenkins Mountain. It's about 9 miles round trip, and it provides an opportunity for all sorts of recreationalists to come and enjoy these spaces, which is not very common because you usually have to get way far out into the backcountry to see these places. So it allows for people to go not even that far, maybe a half mile, to see some of these ecosystems that are hallmark of the Adirondack Park. The Visitor Interpretive Center is open typically 7 days a week during our high seasons in summer and winter. And it's open to the public, so anyone in the community visiting, come and show up. It's free in the summer, which is amazing. So you just can come into the building, get some ideas of what trails we have, what kind of opportunities, either programs or other events going on, and walk the trails for free. And in the winter, everything is groomed and does require a trail pass, but we provide cross-country skis for people that want to try it out for the first time, and other resources if they want to get out on snowshoes and stuff like that. Best times to come here would be high summer, so June, July, August. Our wildlife is most active and our trails are probably the most beautiful aside from winter. And then winter from January to March is when we have our high ski season, lots of snow. Winter is actually our busiest season and kind of drives us financially, which is really awesome, but also gets people out into the Adirondacks in a different kind of season. So we do a lot of programming here at the VIC all year round. So summer we have weekly programs ranging from wild edible walks to mushroom walks to guided paddles, which are always very popular. And then we shift in the winter to doing mostly cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. So we do programs where we can teach people how to ski for the first time, or guided snowshoes and skis out into our ecosystems. Those usually happen on the weekends when we're most busy. So we always encourage people, if they're nervous about skiing, we will take the time to teach them how to do it for the first time and even guide them out. So it's an opportunity for them to try something new and to get more comfortable with it. And so we have a whole fleet of rentable equipment, including snowshoes and skis and poles, boots of all sizes, and we teach people how to care and put them on and use them, and then subsequently bring them outside. We really love seeing families come here. We have a lot of options for them to either sit at a picnic table and enjoy lunch after their hike. They can sit in a lean-to on the trail and have a little picnic out there. We have a playground that is accessible for families with young children or maybe older children that still love playgrounds. When people hear the word Adirondacks, they think about the high peaks region, and they think about hiking 10 miles to get to a high peak and to get that grand view. And I think that same thing can be accomplished here without having to go too far. It's much more accessible. What we try to aim for in all of our programming is low cost and getting something out of it. So for example, in the summer, our butterfly house is the only native butterfly house in the Adirondack Park, and it is free. And it allows families and all visitors to kind of get up close and personal with some native insects that we have, and specifically the monarch butterfly. What's really important to us here at the VIC is getting kids and young people exposed to the environment at a really young age. In a time where social media and other technological influences are really at an all-time high, what we do really well is that connection with observation and hands-on learning. Seeing those light bulbs go off and those connections happen is going to leave a lasting impact for them and ultimately help them continue to care for the park as a whole. Accessibility is really important to us here at the VIC, not only because it invites an entirely new demographic, but it allows us to show that we are making efforts to be more inclusive. The last 2 years we've held the Adirondack Festival for People with Disabilities, which has been a huge hit, and it has allowed for us to explore ways that we can improve not only our building, but our trails. You know, all of those standards that allow those people to have the same experiences as able-bodied people. We've been working with Accessible Adirondack Tourism and other groups to continue to improve our trails and allow for people in wheelchairs or families with strollers or other other people that have other mobility issues to enjoy the trails in the same way. And so our trails specifically allow for them to explore and get that same experience without having to go too far. We have bathrooms here, we have facilities even inside if people aren't wanting to go out on the trails, to be able to still see what's behind me and look at the birds while sitting in the lodge. And we're really committed to continue to improve and listen to those folks to see how we can continue to support them and create experiences for them.